Now we're recording on the iPhone. Welcome back to Rochelyn, guys. In today's video, I'm gonna walk you through how to shoot your videos on a budget. I know many of you started your YouTube channel recently, and some are looking to start. Some are looking to grow their businesses and grow their businesses online presence, so they want to have videos. Now, we know sometimes when you're starting out, there's not enough funds to really go and invest in equipment. So my suggestion will always be to use what you have until you can afford to get more. And by that, I mean using your phone. You have your phone, everybody have a phone, everybody have a smartphone, so why not use it? We have the iPhone, the Android, whichever one, both of them works. So today I'm going to show you how to film using your iPhone or your smartphone, whatever phone you have, because with the upgrades of these phones these days, you get some really good quality. So why not use it? You really don't need to go out and buy anything until such time. So if you're interested in learning how to film your video using your smartphone, then keep on watching. And before we continue, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on all social media pages at Rochelyn. And I believe we're ready. Alright, so we have our phones at our disposal. We have the iPhone, we have the Androids. Today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you on the iPhone. It doesn't matter what iPhone it is. I currently have the iPhone XR, but if you have the 11, if you have the 10, if you have the 6, if you have whatever you have, it can use, because the quality of these things are really good. I also have a Samsung phone. The quality of this is really good, so I have both, right? So I'm going to show you guys on the iPhone. To aid the filming process, you'll need something to hold your phone. You can use a selfie stick. You guys remember those selfie sticks that were so popular, I think about 2 years ago? Right now they're not so popular, so they're really cheap. You can get them on Amazon for about $5, or you can get them in the pharmacy. Some bookstores have them really dirt cheap. So you can get those selfie sticks. You can also get a tripod. Tripods are cheap as well. They're about $10, some are $15. I happen to have somewhat expensive one, so I don't recommend that you buy this when you're just starting out, but this is the one I have today, so this is the one I'm going to show you on. But you don't have to get this one. This is the Joby GorillaPod. You don't have to get this, just use whatever you have. If you don't have a selfie stick, you don't have a tripod, listen, a window ledge, or you get a book, or you get something to just catch up the phone. You just need the phone in place somewhere so that it can hold straight up and record you. So you really don't have to get anything, right? So we know how we're gonna do it. Let's just jump into the camera settings real quick. Alright, so on the iPhone, we're gonna head to settings, right? And then in settings, we're gonna look for camera. In camera, we're gonna go to record video. So now in the record video section, you're gonna see a list of options that you can choose from. You can choose 720 HD, 1080 HD, or 4K, right? So now when you're recording videos on your iPhone, it's important to ensure that you have enough memory to store the videos until you're ready to edit them, right? So if you're gonna shoot at 4K, 4K will take up a lot more memory than 1080 HD would or 720 HD would. Now 720 is not the best quality, so I don't recommend that, but 1080 is fine. This video right now is being recorded in 1080, so that's good enough. But if you want to go to get the best of the best, then by all means go 4K. But I'm gonna do 1080 for the purpose of this video. And I'm gonna shoot at 1080 at 30 frames per second. Now the difference between the 30 frames per second and the 60 frames per second is that the 60 frames, that's what you would shoot in if you would like to get slow-mo shots. You know, those slow motion shots showing you the products and all of that. So if you ever want to do any of those, 60 is your go-to. But right now, because we're doing headshots, 30 it is, right? So let's go to that, and then that's on that. Now let's head over to the camera itself. You can choose with either the back camera or the front camera. The back camera's quality is usually better than the front. So if you're just starting out, you can use either, but just understand that the front camera is not as good as the back. if you're going to shoot using the back camera, then I suggest that you have a mirror on hand, something like this, or any mirror at all, so that you can put it behind so that you can see yourself. If not, you shoot with the front camera so you can see yourself, right? So now that we're in camera and we're in video mode, let's clean the lens. Now that the lens is clean, look how nice this quality is. This is coming from the iPhone. We can adjust the exposure, and that's how much light that hits you, by just holding down on the screen, and you see a tab comes up, and then you can toggle it down or up to see how bright or how dark you want it. So find the perfect balance, right? And I believe right there, hold it down, and then it's locked. So now the exposure is locked, so if you move up and down, it won't affect the lighting situation. The good thing about these cameras is that it has excellent autofocus, so you'll almost always be in focus, right? So let me assemble this onto the tripod real quick, and then we continue. I put this phone holder. This phone holder actually came off of a selfie stick, but so I just took it off and I'm putting it on top of the GorillaPod. And then I'm gonna put the phone in the phone holder. Now, always ensure that you put the phone sideways or landscape, because this is how you need it to be recorded in order to put it onto YouTube or Instagram or whatever platform for it to look like an actual video. So not this, unless you're doing IGTV, then you use this, but if you're doing for YouTube, then it's this way, correct? Alright, so now we're recording on the iPhone. So let's talk about lighting real quick. Right? You have the option of using either natural light or studio lighting. You can use whichever will work for you. If it's in the daytime, natural light works. If it's in the nighttime, then obviously studio light. But I have another video that will explain lighting in more detail. But as long as you get the lighting situation right, the video will most likely look very good, right? And as you can see, I have studio lights right now with a little bit of natural light in the back, so this is what you're getting. But another video will come explaining lighting. Let's talk about audio. So there are several options that can be used for audio. If you have your phone very close to you, then the audio from the phone will be good. It will suffice. You don't need to do anything extra. Just talk to the phone directly into the phone. And the audio that comes from the iPhone or the Android phones, they're usually very good as long as you're very close to it. So now if you're not very close and you need to get better audio closer up to you, then you can use what's called a lavalier mic. It looks something like this. You ever see those mics that they string up through the clothes and then you attach it here? Yeah, that's pretty much what this is. This is a very long one. So you would attach it to the bottom of your phone. If you have the newer versions of the iPhone, you know they don't use earphones anymore, so you need to get the connector to allow it to connect the earphone jack. Otherwise, if you have the older iPhones, it works perfectly. As long as you have an earphone jack, then that works. You put that through, you put it here, and you talk normal and it will pick it up. So this works very good. If you're using an iPhone, there's also the option of using AirPods. You know, stick them in, have it here. They're almost discreet. So you can just talk to the phone like this, and people may notice. You may get by with it. It can be okay. Maybe it's a style. You never know. This can work, yeah. Or you can use your regular headphones if you're okay with seeing the string in the video. It's all up to you. It's your video, so you should know what works for you. You can also use another iPhone or another phone and record the audio using your voice memo. You know, the voice memo section of the phone, you can put it close to you, out of frame, and you record the audio, and then when you're editing, you sync up the video and the audio together. Right now, I record my audio externally, not using a phone, but there will be another video explaining audio. If it's already posted, it will be somewhere up above. So click the link And also importantly to note is that try to film in a room that has a lot of curtains or blankets or sheets that can absorb the noise. Try not to film in an empty room, because then you get a lot of echo and then your video sounds like you're in an empty room. So try to get close to curtains and rugs and pillows or things that can kind of absorb the sound. So now you just record, and this footage is from my iPhone. So hi, my name is Rochelyn. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for the support. I appreciate you more than you can imagine. Oh my god, I'm here recording this video on my iPhone. Look at it, the iPhone quality is great. I know you guys can see it because I can see it too. You don't always have to spend a lot of money to get good quality. You literally can use what you have, and this is a prime example of that. Look at the quality. Can you guys see? Oh my god. So it's all about using what you have to get what you want until you can actually get what you want, if you know what I mean, right? So just use your phone, get you a very cheap tripod or something to hold your phone. If you don't have that, stack it up against some boxes or some books and just sit right in front of it. Get you some light. If you don't have light, then you can sit in front of a window and allow the window light to just penetrate you, right? Get you some audio. If you don't have an audio, sit very close to your phone so that it can pick up the audio from the phone. Clean your lens, ensure that you have good battery life, ensure that you have good storage space, and you should be great. You should be good. You just need to start. In this thing, sometimes you just need to start and stop telling yourself you can't start because you don't have the equipment. You do have the equipment, so just use it and get creative in using it. So I want to thank you so much guys for watching. I hope this video was helpful. So I hope this video reaches someone who was always looking to create videos or to create content or to do something, but was always just held back because they feel like they needed to get good gear or expensive gear equipment. You don't need it. As you can see, proof from this video, you don't need it. It's a good to have, but you don't need it in the beginning. The best thing to do is just start, and it will come eventually. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I want to encourage you guys to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on my social media pages at Rochelyn. And before I go, I want to give a shout out to the channel called IG Family. Head over to his channel, subscribe, like, share, the whole works. We're all here to support each other. If you want to get a shout out from me, comment your channel down below, but you must be subscribed to my channel and you must have the post notification turned on. So that's the only requirement. Be subscribed, have the post notification on, and comment below your channel and that you want to get a shout out. Again, I just want to thank you guys so much for being here, and we'll see each other in the next video. Bye!